All right. Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive.
Yeah.
And this one I'm pretty excited about.
Yeah, me too.
We are going to be looking at something that, um,
It's kind of a timely topic, I think.
yeah, it's sort of in the zeitgeist for
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we can provide some,
Some clarity.
some clarity on this intersection of two things that may seem,
Diametrically opposed, perhaps.
yeah. And those two things are, and I'll let you sort of chime in here, but we're looking at the mindfulness teachings of Eckhart Tolle.
Right, and specifically from his book, Practicing the Power of Now.
Yes,
The
exactly.
companion book to his original work.
Yes, and how those teachings intersect with and potentially can be supported by
Right.
artificial intelligence,
Yeah.
specifically Google's Notebook
Yeah.
LM.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think a lot of folks will hear that and think, wait, what?
Yeah, how could those two things possibly go together?
Right.
So that's what we're going to be diving into today.
Exactly.
So,
So where should we start?
yeah, well, I think, just to sort of set the stage here for people who may not be familiar with Tolle's work, he really focuses on
Yeah, pros.
being present, the power of now,
The power of now, yes.
quieting that mental chatter,
That incessant mental chatter that we all experience.
yeah, and he even talks about this idea of the pain body,
Oh, right, yes.
and this sort of accumulated weight of old emotional pain that we carry around with us.
Mm-hmm. And that we often aren't even conscious of.
Yes, exactly.
And how it drives our thoughts and our actions.
And he says, that's what keeps us from truly experiencing the present moment,
Yes.
right? So it's a pretty radical concept, I think.
It is, and it can be a challenging one to put into practice.
For sure.
Especially in today's world. I mean, Tolle wrote The Power of Now before,
Smartphone.
before the advent of the smartphone.
Social media.
Right, social media. I mean, constant connectivity, the 24/7 news cycle, the deluge of information we're constantly bombarded with.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is, and it makes it all the more difficult to be present,
Right.
to quiet the mind, to step back from the noise.
So how do we even begin to bridge that gap?
Well, that's where I think this intersection with AI starts to get really interesting.
Yeah, tell me more.
Okay, so we've got Notebook LM, right? This AI tool from Google.
Yeah.
Now, you might think, how can something designed for information processing
Right.
help with mindfulness?
Yeah, it seems counterintuitive, right?
But what if we think about Notebook LM as a tool for deeper engagement
Okay.
with complex ideas,
Yeah.
like the ones Tolle presents in Practicing the Power of Now?
Okay, so give me a concrete example.
All right, imagine you're reading a passage about identifying those thought patterns that
yeah.
keep us trapped in the past or the future.
The ones that are connected to the pain body.
Exactly, the ones connected to the pain body.
Yeah.
You could use Notebook LM to analyze that passage. Mm-hmm.
To pull out key insights,
Yeah.
maybe even generate personalized questions
Oh, yeah.
based on what you've highlighted.
Okay.
Things like, when did you last notice your pain body influencing your actions?
Wow.
Or
That's
what triggers those negative thought patterns for you?
powerful stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's like having a personalized study guide
Mm-hmm.
and a mindfulness coach all in one.
Exactly.
That's pretty amazing.
It is. And it could even go further.
Okay, how so?
Imagine using Notebook LM to track your progress
Okay.
throughout the day.
All right.
So let's say you're trying to be more mindful during your commute.
Something I definitely struggle with.
Right. It's a common one.
Yeah.
Notebook LM could remind you to put down your phone,
Oh, yeah.
to just observe your surroundings,
Okay.
to really be present in that moment,
Right.
helping you to actually integrate those teachings into daily life.
Okay, I see. So it becomes like an accountability partner
It could. Yes.
for staying present.
For staying present. Exactly. That's pretty cool.
It is, but it does raise some important questions, too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, can AI truly support something as nuanced as mindfulness?
That's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tully talks about presence, awareness,
Right.
cultivating those qualities.
Yeah.
Can a technology designed for speed and efficiency
Right. That's the paradox.
really help us with that?
It is.
It's a question worth pondering.
Yeah. And, there's also the potential for over-reliance,
Right.
you know?
That we offload our inner work
To these algorithms.
to the algorithms, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's something to be mindful of.
For sure.
But there's also this other side to it,
Okay.
where Notebook LM could actually enhance traditional mindfulness practices.
Okay. How so?
Well, Tolley talks a lot about journaling
Yeah.
as a way to become aware of our thought patterns.
Right, to really see what's going on in that mental chatter.
Exactly. And you could use Notebook LM to analyze your journal entries,
Right.
to highlight recurring themes, or maybe even prompt you with questions,
Yeah.
targeted questions based on Tolley's teachings
Okay.
that could lead to even deeper reflection.
Oh, I see. So it helps us to see things that we might miss on our own.
Exactly, to identify those blind
The
spots.
subtle ways that the ego is keeping us from the present moment.
Yes, precisely.
That's really fascinating.
It is, and it really comes back to this idea that
Yeah.
we're not trying to replace human awareness with AI.
Right.
It's about using AI as a tool to support and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us, like Tolley encourages.
Yeah. So ultimately, this is about.
This is about our relationship with technology, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Mm.
And maybe that's the real question at the heart of this whole deep dive.
Mm.
Could integrating mindful practices
Right.
with tools like Notebook LM
Yeah.
lead to a more balanced
Very wanted.
and fulfilling relationship with the technology in general?
I think that's a question worth exploring
Yeah, for sure. And it's something that we'll all have to grapple with as we,
as we move forward.
yeah, as we continue to sort of navigate this intersection of technology and
And inner transformation.
Yeah.
And personal growth.
it's a brave new world.
It is.
That's for sure.
But it's a world full of possibilities.
It is. Yeah. I'm excited to see where it all leads.
Me too.
All right. Well, that's it for our deep dive today.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for listening.
We'll see you next time.
See you next time.